What's up, YouTube? Today I am going to show you a trick on how to make your spinner go fast. So the materials you'll really need, all you need is a scooter tire. A greater diameter is better. Like this is, I'd say this would be like maybe a 1.5 inch, but it's best to get like a 2-inch scooter tire for a faster spin on your spinner. And so you'll also need anything that can snuggly fit into the bearing that you can dismantle, because it's best to like be able to dismantle the middle part, the shaft part, so that way in case you're like going in travel or you have to pack this up for somewhere, it's best to be sure that when you do select the stick to put inside the screw tire, you want to make sure that it is easy to assemble, which is put together, and take apart when you have to put it away and everything. And so another thing about the stick is be sure that it is at least 2 to 4.5 inches long, longer than the inside of your fingers, because when you hold it like this, you want to make sure that there's at least an inch of it. You want to make sure that there is only an inch sticking out of your hand, just so that way it can get more firm ability to hold itself. And so yeah, that's basically what you'll need. And basically these things are also cheap, so you can also get like scooter tires from Walmart or Target, and sticks you can like find around your house, or it's best to get a pen, because mostly pens are able to fit sugging into the bearing. What I use is it's a big dot pen, so it's best to use a big dot pen. It's 1.6 millimeters, and it's best to use that because it fits into the bearing perfectly. So now, Tiger, stop it. We're in the video, okay. So now what you do is you take this, once you have your tire or scooter tire assembled, make sure that when you're holding it, you want to hold it firmly. So what you do is you take this, put it between your middle and your ring finger, and you don't want it too close to the fingers, otherwise the bearing is going to rub against the fingers itself. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that it is at least, I'd say about 1/2 inch to about 1 inches, but whatever furthest away it can possibly be for this to spin. Like you see how I'm holding it right now? You want to make sure that it's touching the spinner's ball bearings. And so basically what you want to do is, what I did was I slightly popped the bearing out of the spinner, so that way the bearing can ride on the tire itself. You don't want this to be running on the spinner, this plastic part of the spinner. Otherwise, if you have like a very intricate spinner, meaning if you have a spinner that has like lots of designs even around the bearing area, you don't want it to be riding on the spinner itself, because it will ruin the features of the spinner. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the bearings are riding perfectly on the tire without kicking back on the spinner. It will take practice. You will end up hitting the spinner itself, but it takes practice to do this. So the simplest way to spin it is to just spin the tire like this, like as if you would be cranking something. If you want it to go faster, another easy way you can do it is you can also do this. See how I'm spinning it? I have my hand like this, and what I'm doing is I'm pushing on the tire back. If you have a bigger spinner, then you can also do this, but otherwise you would have to like put a stick on the spinner itself. But I don't think you really want to modify your spinner anymore, as you may ruin it. And so basically what you want to do is you want to make sure that the spinner is touching the wheel as you're spinning the tire. And the more faster you spin the tire, the more greater the speed of the spinner. And that's basically all I wanted to show you. And so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I hope it will help you. Please try it out. Don't give up. If you can't do this, if you can't really spin it, just keep trying, because eventually you're gonna get it. There's no way of, like, you know, giving up of trying to do this. It's basically pretty easy to do this, to just simply hold it and just spin it like this and make sure that the bearing, like I said, is sticking out, not too much to where it's going to ruin the appearance, but at least to where the tire can at least touch it. And yeah, and this is what you get. You get a spinner that is like spinning super fast. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Please like this video, share it with your friends who has or owns a spinner. You can also buy one off of eBay for only $1 if you want. So yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this video, and I hope you learned something about making your spinner go faster without using too much of the energy. Okay, bye.